Storytellers, people who excel at telling stories.
Mr. Scorsese is, I think, the great American master as far as filmmakers are concerned.
A master storyteller, Martin Scorsese's films about mean streets and the violence of modern society have made him one of America's most respected and influential filmmakers. He often embeds his own experiences into his films, exploring his Italian-American heritage and examining themes built around redemption and sin to craft his story. As one of cinema's greatest and most innovative directors, Martin has been making powerful films that have been winning critical acclaim for over 3 decades. His work is a unique legacy that will live on for future directors and film lovers to study and appreciate for decades to come. His 1973 film Mean Streets marked the beginning of one of the most productive and important star-director pairings in film history. In Robert De Niro, Martin found the perfect vehicle to channel rage paired with humanity.
Well, I'm the only one here.
Heralded as one of the greatest American films ever made, Raging Bull again teamed De Niro and Scorsese. Filmed in black and white, it showcased some of Martin's distinctive trademarks with extensive slow motion and complex tracking shots.
Come on, honey, open the door.
No, look, Jake, I got a lawyer.
It is a film that he put everything into and one that has left a lasting legacy.
I already made up my mind.
I kind of threw everything I knew or felt about filmmaking at that point in my life into it. I think I was about 34 years old, and I was hoping that I was going to reach another level and go on to different kinds of films after that, which I tried, and also a lot of documentaries. I didn't know if I was actually going to make that many more features. So I, in a sense, it was a, I used to call it a sort of kamikaze production.
The De Niro-Scorsese collaboration continued with 1990 gangster epic Goodfellas. The film boasted superb camera work and pushed audience manipulation by contrasting moments of graphic violence with scenes of humour.
Ben's taken quite a liking to
The iconic director first used Leonardo DiCaprio in the epic production Gangs of New York. The themes central to the film were consistent with Martin's long-held traditions, his deep love of New York City and violence as an epidemic. When asked about his role as a Scorsese muse, Leonardo was happy to tell.
Any actor would want to be in a Martin Scorsese movie. I don't know anyone that wouldn't. He's usually at the top of their list because they're so, there's pieces of film that come and go, but his movies have this relevance over time. They saturate you, and they have a long shelf life. People watch these films over and over and over again, and that's a testament to, a good piece of art. That's all.
They teamed up in The Aviator to tell the story of the reclusive and eccentric billionaire Howard Hughes. It was a visual feast that captured the glamour of old Hollywood. They united again for The Departed, in a film that marked a return to classic Scorsese form and content. He was given the Lifetime Achievement Award by Steven Spielberg, who joked he and George Lucas were a little fed up of being less popular.
We've all benefited from his dedication to movies and his passion for them. We've all been inspired by him, influenced by him, challenged by him in one way or another. And ask many young filmmakers their primary inspiration, and they're not going to say Jaws or Star Wars. They're more often going to say Mean Streets or Raging Bull. And Marty, I want you to know, both George and I are sick of hearing it.
Martin Scorsese is a brilliant storyteller, and his films are acclaimed for their groundbreaking artistic achievements.